It might be NFL Sunday, but we just had a heck of a day in the NBA. 11 games to go through, but we start in Philly, where one of the game's brightest young stars doing what he does best. Sixers back at home tonight dealing with the Hornets, and right away LaMelo Ball starting the party. We all know how desperately Philadelphia needs a win. They're 1-7 coming in, and tonight was the first home game for Paul George as a Sixer. Midway through the second quarter, George going to work in the mid-post over Trey Mann. Sixers up by 5 now midway through the third, more and more from George, this time against Josh Green, rising up for 3. The Hornets were coming off their most impressive win of the season, a 20-point win over the Pacers, and a lot of it was because of Brandon Miller. Fourth quarter, those Sixers charging ahead, and signs of life from Jared McCain. Sixers were up big in the fourth quarter, and McCain having his best game as a pro, but now here comes LaMelo. The one-legged three from LaMelo. Moments later, LaMelo missed her fourth quarter. It was a 16-point lead. Now it's down to a 4-point lead. Don't leave him unguarded. The efficiency numbers might still be a work in progress, but he just puts his head down in the fourth and gets to the cup. But on the other end, the Sixers rookie going right back at him. Sixers up by 3, 10 seconds to go, and here comes LaMelo. Are you serious, LaMelo Ball? LaMelo hits the 3, he sends it into overtime, and in overtime, he goes right back to the cup and won. Sixers down by 1, a minute and a half to go in overtime, and more from McCain. 1-point game again, 20 seconds to go. Hornets down by 1, final chance. LaMelo goes down the lane, draws the help. Brandon Miller with a great look, and he misses, and they call a loose ball foul on Seth Curry. The Sixers escape. 38, 8-6 in the loss. As we said, the efficiency does have to get better, though. And for the Sixers, a career night from their rookie. Their second win of the season, and finally some help for their stars. Most highly anticipated game of the night was in Oklahoma City. I made a full recap of this game on my page that you can check out, but the moral of the story is Steph Curry is still that freaking dude. Lakers back in action tonight facing off with Toronto. Last game, LeBron had a triple-double. LeBron starts it off here with an assist. Austin Reeves has been shooting the ball really well for the Lakers. The Raptors came into this game as the only team in the league without a road win, and early they looked really good. By the way, the Raptors played last night against the Clippers, and early on they're putting up a great fight with a 10-point first half lead. Final seconds of the first half, Lakers down by 5, looking to settle down, and LeBron again with a vision to the 6-man D'Angelo Russell to beat the buzzer. Lakers down by 5 midway through the third, rally in full effect, LeBron taking matters into his own hands. Now some showtime in Hollywood. LeBron swinging around the horn to Reeves, the behind-the-back sweet pass to Reddish. And then moments later, a scary sight for Lakers fans as Anthony Davis gets a huge block but gets hit in the eye. Sometimes AD gets a label as being soft, but there is nothing soft about this. He got hit hard in the face. I hope he's alright. Final moments of the third, Lakers up by 4, more from LeBron as a playmaker finding Cam Reddish, and Reddish doing the rest. Took them a while to get going in this one, but in the fourth they would run away with it, and once again LeBron with a triple-double. Back-to-back triple-doubles for LeBron, 19, 16, and 10. The Lakers would end up winning by 20 points. The game of the night, though, and in my opinion, the game of the year so far, was in Denver, where Nikola Jokic and Kyrie Irving were putting on an absolute offensive clinic. There was way too much to discuss in this one. If you want to check it out, I made a separate video on my page. Moral of the story, Nikola Jokic is unbelievable. Off we go to Minnesota, Miami versus the Timberwolves, and Anthony Edwards had 9 threes last game, picking up where he left off. Miami came into this one without Jimmy Butler, and this is what Minnesota's identity was all last season. Defense leading to offense for McDaniels. Without Jimmy in the lineup, we got to see some Kevin Love, the former Timberwolves legend. Miami up by 10 midway through the second quarter, and in this one, heat culture in full effect, the rookie Khalil Ware. In the third, though, Ant-Man guiding him back with the playmaking. Beautiful find to DiVincenzo. Fourth quarter, Miami down by 4, and what an underrated season it's been for Tyler Hero. Down by 5 now with 6 minutes to go. Bam to Tyler, no Jimmy, but they still got that dynamic duo. Minnesota up by 5, 5 minutes to go. Basketball can be so simple sometimes. Get it to your best player, let him face up, and drill a triple. But Miami, though, not going away. Down by 3, a minute and a half to go. Nikola Jovic to the rim, cuts it to 1. Now we have a tie game with 17 seconds to go. Ball in the hands of Edwards. He finds Mike Conley. No good from Conley, but McDaniels there to give them the lead. On the other end, 9 seconds to go, Miami down by 2, and this is an Eric Spoelstra out-of-bounds special. Jovic the and 1. Jovic gives them the lead. Minnesota with one final chance, down by 1. Why did they have Anthony Edwards take the ball out of bounds? Get him the basketball. Miami gets it done on the road. Put some respect on this man. He's been balling. Tyler Hero once again. In Phoenix tonight, life without Kevin Durant beginning for a while for the Suns as they look to stay red hot. They're dealing with a tough Sacramento team tonight, though. Sacramento coming off that home loss to the Clippers. Second quarter, the old vet against the young rook, showing the young rook what footwork is all about. Kings up by 7 midway through the second quarter and continuing to charge ahead. De'Aaron Fox to Keegan Murray, they're up by 10. Gotta give Phoenix credit though, because in the third quarter, they keep battling without their MVP, and a big reason for it, Tyus Jones. Booker with an assist there, now a minute 50 to go, all tied up, and Booker doing it all. Now the offense. 9 minutes to go, Phoenix now up by 9, and Booker again getting to his spot in the mid-range. They're up double digits. But this is exactly why Sacramento brought this man to the Kings. Fourth quarter, DeRozan. Kings down by 3, a minute 45 to go. They have 2 closers. DeRozan's one of them and De'Aaron's the other. Kings would get crazy at the end. Kings down by 1, 10 seconds to go. DeRozan somehow misses, but Murray tips it in. So now the Kings are up by 1, 4 seconds to go, but they commit a foul before the ball is inbounded. That means Booker gets a technical free throw and the Suns get the ball back. Booker ties it with the tee, but then Booker misses and we head to overtime. And in overtime, there is that man again. Some were questioning his impact with this Kings team. He's been a magnificent pickup. Kings up by 7, putting the final touches on this one, and it is De'Aaron. And how about this stat? DeMar DeRozan and De'Aaron Fox were a combined 9 of 30 from the field at the end of the third. They scored 36 points on a combined 15 of 18 in the fourth quarter and in overtime. This dynamic duo is clutch. Sunday matinee in Milwaukee, Celtics and Bucks. We know how badly the Bucks desperately needed a win, and early on, Giannis hitting his first 3 of the season. Milwaukee was looking fantastic in this first quarter. Giannis again. Nights like this is why I can't fully rule out this Bucks team yet, because they have the Greek freak. Bucks up by 12 in the first half. Good luck right here, Luke Cornett trying to stop that man. Final seconds of the first half, this dude is unrelenting and unbelievable. But in the third quarter, here come the champs, and here comes an old friend, Drew Holiday from the corner. Celtics have rallied to tie the game, and more from Holiday, this time from the opposite corner, another one. 5 minutes to go in the fourth, Celtics up by 1. This is why they are the champs, the intangibles. Hustle play by White, 3 for Tatum. Now they're up by 2 and they flip it this time. Tatum the playmaker, White the shooter, and they're up 5. Now it's time for some beautiful Boston Celtics ball movement, swinging it around the horn. Holiday to Tatum. It was a great effort from Milwaukee, but this team is just too much. They rally, they get the win, and some drama after. Jaylen Brown said this about this moment, quote, "Giannis is a child. I'm just focused on helping my team get a win, and that's what we did tonight." Now maybe he is childish, but no child is putting up these kinds of numbers, Jaylen Brown, with all due respect. 43, 13, and 5. He was incredible. Staying in the East in a playoff rematch of that epic 7-game series, Tyrese Halliburton needing a big game in the worst way. Pacers down by 5, 2 minutes to go in the first half. Halliburton starting to feel it. Knicks up by 5 in the third. We saw what Karl Anthony Towns did to the Bucks the other night, staying aggressive in this one. But in the fourth, Pacers up by 2, and this one was about Halliburton, and it was about Benedict Mathurin. Pacers up by 6, 4 minutes to go. Mathurin again. And then with 3 minutes to go, they go to their closer. My goodness, did he need this type of performance. And then the final touches on this one. Halliburton takes it away on the cat pass, and he finds Benedict for 3, 38 for Benedict. Pacers get a huge win. Mathurin with a career-high 38 points, and Halliburton 35 and 14. In Detroit tonight, an early candidate for Poster of the Year, Jalen Green dunking all over Cade Cunningham. Pick it up late in the fourth quarter. Rockets up by 1, 2 minutes to go. Tari Eason, what a clutch play by him. Rockets up by 3 now, a minute and a half to go. Alperen Şengün was fantastic in this game. It would all come down to this though. Pistons down by 2. Tobias Harris needs to make both free throws, and he misses the first. He then would go on to miss the second one on purpose, and a tough loss for Detroit. Magic hosting the young Wizards tonight and make that 2 wins in a row for them without Paolo. Magic win 121-94, and Franz Wagner really starting to blossom without Paolo. And speaking of blossoming, no Ja Morant, no problem for Memphis tonight in Portland. They just absolutely decimated the Blazers. In my opinion, this is the deepest team in the league. They win tonight 134-89. This is what Chauncey Billups had to say. Anyone who sleeps well after this one, you're a loser.